As reported by the London Times, U.S. military planners have won President Obama's support for a new generation of high-speed weapons that are intended to strike anywhere on Earth within an hour. Obama's interest in Prompt Global Strike, or PGS, a non-nuclear weapons program, has alarmed China and Russia in complicated nuclear arms reduction negotiations. The president, who won the Nobel Peace Prize last year, is considering the deployment of a new class of hypersonic guided missiles that can reach their targets at speeds of Mach 5, or about 3,600 miles per hour. The White House has requested almost $250 million in congressional funding next year for research into hypersonic technologies. Depending on the version the Pentagon chooses, the warhead would either split into dozens of lethal fragments in the final seconds of its flight, or simply smash into its target, relying on devastating kinetic energy to destroy anything in its path. Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov warned earlier this month that states will hardly accept a situation in which nuclear weapons disappear, but weapons that are no less destabilizing emerge in the hands of certain members of the international community. Meanwhile, General Yuri Belyaevsky, a deputy secretary of the Russian National Security Council, complained that U.S. concessions at nuclear arms reduction talks were not because of America's love of peace, but because they can kill you using conventional high-precision weapons. Some analysts are also warning of the risk that Chinese or Russian monitors might mistake a hypersonic launch for nuclear attack. Pavel Podvig of Stanford University said, quote, "The short flight time leaves very little time for an assessment of the situation, putting an enormous strain on national decision-making mechanisms and increasing the probability of an accident."